I'm qualified to speak in this manner because I dealt with it for many years, and I used to teach child abuse investigations and interviewing.
Can I ask you, why have you...
I aim to get back to you by tomorrow lunchtime with an update.
When do you aim to actually get a video interview of my daughter?
There's no need to get a video interview of your daughter. The allegation is fairly simple, isn't it? She said from the SSO booklet that at the end of the water rapids, she was touched on the bottom once by an individual.
When you say no, was her word touched?
What?
Was her word touched?
No, I think she said he squeezed the bum.
There's a bit difference to touch then, isn't it, officer? Come on.
It's all right, bodily contact between...
Oh, bodily contact. No, don't. No,
different.
You're completely playing it down. You're completely playing it down.
I'm in Norfolk. I'm on my way to an RAF base to give a talk to the officers' mess tonight. And message here really regarding the recent events involving Mr. Tommy Robinson. So I'm going to sort of speak about Mr. Tommy Robinson and the video that was going viral. Apparently it's been removed, and I want to sort of reach out to him really and say that you have been badly wronged. The video shows him interviewing his daughter. You can hear her in the background. She is giving what we used to call a free-flowing narrative. There is no indication of any coaching, leading.
And then he's come through where?
And then that's the entrance.
So if you're standing there like that, he's gone past you like this?
Yeah.
And then done... Squeeze your bum like that?
Yeah.
Oh, so it's not like he's even accident. So you're like this or you're like this?
Talking to Macy.
You're saying talking to Macy. He's gone past like that. Okay, and then gone like that.
Yeah.
And when you say squeeze your bum, could he have rushed past and accidentally knocked your bum? No. Show me like what? Like a squeeze with your hand, like a clinch.
Okay.
Like that, like a squeeze. So on your which cheek?
This one.
On that bum cheek. Okay.
His questioning was of a very open question stance, which is good and really on the whole cannot be criticised too much by a court. And he has got a first account, a recorded first account. He has done the right things, and I'm qualified to speak in this manner because I dealt with it for many years, and I used to teach child abuse investigations and interviewing. And not only on a local level but national and also an international level. I've also taught police forces from various parts of the Commonwealth and the world. So the kid discloses a sexual assault, sexual assault on a child, which is an arrestable offence, and it could be borderline serious arrestable offence. From what we can deduce from this, there were 3 men in a children's paddling area. And Tommy has got this first account. Stephen, whatever he calls himself, has got his first account. It seems very open and honest, non-leading, and a free-flowing narrative, like I say. He has gone and accosted this guy, and he is detained under the any person powers of Section 24 of the Police and Criminal Evidence Act. He has done the right and just thing. In the melee of it all, this bloke, the paedophile, has got a bit of a spanking. Hey ho, these things happen. Now, Bedfordshire police have turned up by the looks of it, and I don't know what's gone on with these 3 guys, but they've arrested Tommy Robinson for common assault. Now, common assault is a non-arrestable offence, as was, although the parameters have changed. He could have been easily summoned. They know where he lives. They've had dealings with him many times in the past. There was no need to arrest him. if they was interested in what they class as a continuation of the offence, which is what they were stating, then that is to prevent a breach of the peace. Now, the way to look at this, the breach of the peace, you've got to remove one of the parties. Why not remove the three men who appear to be in cahoots with each other for a serious sexual offence against a young child? There may well be a conspiracy to commit serious sexual offences, and they could have been arrested on suspicion of that. That arrest would have then led to the power to search, seize and detain. They could have gone round there, arrested these three guys, seized their recording devices for evidence of a further commission of the offence on there, and maybe a pre-planning on there, and they could have done a thorough search of where they were staying, and that could have also led to property that is under their control, i.e. their home addresses, so under section 18(1) of the Police and Criminal Evidence Act. So these three guys could have been arrested, given over to a CID team, and they could have gone to town with what looks like a group of paedophiles that have winkled their way into a children's play area, which is what they do. But like I said before, they have picked low-hanging fruit, Mr. Tommy there being the low-hanging fruit, and they have gone and nicked him. And I've never spoken out about this guy in the past, but I think he has been seriously wronged, and I think shame on Bedfordshire Police. They have acted maybe unlawfully. I think they've acted within their parameters, but they've done it the wrong way. Yeah, and also, guys, someone's put on there that one of the guys has made an admission. So he's made an admission at the scene, right? That's an unsolicited comment, but it would have been a recorded unsolicited comment had Tommy made a record of it, which he did. So they've got the evidence in a nutshell. It's all there, right? I'm going to pen a letter to the Policing and Crime Minister for Bedfordshire, expressing my concerns over this, and I suggest other people do likewise, because this is an outrage.
Their priority is not that an 8-year-old girl suffered a prima facie sexual assault in a public swimming pool. It is to cast her father, Tommy Robinson, in a negative light. A few days after, Mike Graham on Talk Radio excelled himself. On the 2nd of April, the far right will be turning up at Luton Magistrates Court to support Tommy Robinson. The media will be turning up to enable the far right with more selective reporting. The police will be turning up to enable the far right, having pursued Tommy Robinson instead of a prima facie paedophile for assaulting his 8-year-old daughter. I could not care less about someone being far right when it comes to their 8-year-old daughter having suffered an alleged sexual assault. Are we really so morally bankrupt that she cannot get justice because her father is called Tommy Robinson? Is that where we are? Let's see where going downhill takes us.
Grabbed her by the bottom in the pool. I'll now play the recording of what she told me. Who was he with, the man? Did you see when he was coming out of the pool?
I don't think his friend was with him.
He was just on his own. And which way was you facing? Show me tell me which.
So, you know there, like, there's that side furthest away.
Yep.
A little bit more there, I was standing there, and then he walked that way. You know?
Walked round you.
No,
So say like this is the pool, yeah? On your way out, you come out this way, yeah?
Yeah.
Right. Was you standing this way? You were standing facing. So your back was against the wall?
No.
No, the other way then.
I was talking to Maisie.
Oh yeah, so you're looking there, yeah. So you're there, and then he's come through where?
There. And then that's the entrance.
So if you're standing there like that, he's gone past you like this,
Yeah.
and then done
He's moved on.
on his own.
Yeah.
Yeah. All right. Oh man.
She said from the SSO booklet that at the end of the water rapids, she was touched on the bottom once by an individual.
When you say was her word touched?
What?
Was her word touched?
No, he said. I think she said he squeezed the bum.
There's a bit different to touch then, isn't it, officer? Come on.
It's all right, bodily contact between.
Oh, bodily contact. No, don't. No,
There's no different.
You're completely playing it down. You're completely playing it down. How much have the mainstream media exposed themselves in the last 24 hours? LBC, Daily Mail, Sun, all the hosts, Mike Graham, all supporting the paedophile. Insane. All the left. They're all fully aware of what's happened. You can hear, don't have to take my word for it, you hear the police officer say it. I've ordered my interview tape where the police officer confirms in the interview that the man has admitted grabbing my daughter's bum. He's admitted it. And all these people, just because it's my daughter, sick. That's what they are, sick. Supporting paedophilia in Centre Parks. Just because it's my daughter. You fucking scumbags, you've exposed yourselves all.